Prior to setting a strategy in motion, we have to make sure our foundation is sound. This goes for any strategic endeavor, be it building a house or launching a new product in your business. And it's especially important in partner recruitment. Why? Well, you want to make sure your recruitment efforts reach the right potential partners. Getting as specific as possible about who you want to partner with and how they can help you meet and exceed your objectives is key. This will help you identify, attract, and onboard partners that are aligned with your goals and ultimately ideal for your program. Creating and refining an ideal partner persona or IPP is the cornerstone of a successful recruitment strategy. Your IPP is like a homing beacon that allows you to identify potential partners who will thrive in your program. So, who are these ideal partners and where are they hiding? Your IPP will help you clarify these doubts. When creating this profile, look to your existing top-performing partners. Have you noticed any patterns? Who is doing the best in your program and why? What are these partners' strengths? What does their company value or even look like? If you have an existing partner program, make sure you're tracking this data. Some key elements to include in your IPP are the company type and industry. Is there an industry you want to get connected with? Partnership with a company in, say, cloud-based accounting could be ideal if you're looking to connect with more organizations that specialize in cloud computing and office productivity tools. The size of the company. Are you looking to partner with a small but effective team or a large company that has a broad range of offerings? You should also consider the point of contact, company location, and the partner's target and/or existing audience. For more information on creating your IPP, check out our free template and article on the best practices for partner recruitment. After creating your IPP, you'll have a better idea of what you are looking for in a partner. But what about what a partner might be looking for in you? Understanding your value proposition and being able to create and articulate this to a potential partner is essential for recruitment. According to Richard Flynn, a founding partner and chief marketing officer for Spur Reply, the three elements of a solid value proposition in the partnership space are momentum, relationships, and economics. Let's delve a little more into each domain. Momentum. This can encompass market share, customer demand, and technology leadership. You should aim to demonstrate leadership in one of these areas. For example, with cutting-edge technology or well-known customer enthusiasm for your product or service. Relationships. What doors could you open for your partner to help them meet a potential business goal? And how easy are you to work with? According to Flynn, relationships are made up of compatibility, reputation, and experience. Consider how well your business model aligns with your potential partners. Also think about yourself through your partner's eyes. Do you have a solid track record of positive and mutually beneficial engagement with your collaborators? Articulating leadership is one of these areas will help you shape your value proposition. Lastly, we have economics. Consider the incentives you offer, your niche, your network, and your strengths. How do you stack up against your competition and what can be gained, economically speaking, by partnering with you? Do your research, understand your competition, and position yourself as the leader and star that you are. Once you clarify these aspects, you can write an irresistible value proposition, build your recruitment strategy, and attract potential partners with your value proposition as a guiding principle. As a final brick in your well-laid foundation, setting goals for your partner recruitment will help you meet your targets and scale effectively. Remember the three elements of partner recruitment preparation I brought up earlier? Well, you can use this as an organizing framework and create goals and KPIs specific to each one. In the identify stage, you might set a goal to complete your IPP and find and list a certain number of companies, that meet your criteria. Goals falling under the attract stage could be drafting your value proposition and researching your competition. And finally, in terms of onboarding, you want to make sure you have the structures in place to receive your partners well. This could include creating and customizing a partner portal, creating and revising training materials, or automating key processes related to recruitment. Ultimately, all of this front-loaded preparation work will help things run a lot smoother once you begin to implement your recruitment strategy. And the smoother things run, the more you can scale and find those dream partners to work with.